Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we have some more crazy news. Well, mostly news pertaining to Eliza Bleu. Now, I understand you guys may be getting tired of this, but here's the thing. It's the fact that we have to keep on pressuring people like this because this isn't something that is, her being a grifter or whatever, we just move on, right? Well, it's her being a grifter, and then among many other things, her maybe being allowing to traffic children. Yeah, it's could become a great turn for the worst, and this person is not what we call maybe super great. So we're gonna go over this and kind of explain what's going on here. So first off, we have this here where I am completely shocked to discover Eliza and Thaddeus and Predator Fred Durst advocating for adults and children to have happy fun time with the neighbors if the neighbors approve it. Now, normally this is like, well, this doesn't make any bloody sense. How is that remotely possible? And we're gonna go exactly over it too on what this all means. So, without further ado, here, we'll take a look at this clip and see what really is going on. So, yeah, I think that's a little bit questionable on what she's really saying is for having, sex with children. And that really question it comes to the mind where what is going on? What she's really hiding? Because it's very questionable. And also to put this into bigger context is that this is what from literally Heather says. This from the question. It goes from Lee from that apparent podcast. So how do you? Is that honest question? A 13-year-old girl needs help with her math homework. Her 40-year-old teacher, who she finds herself attracted to, agrees to tutor her in exchange for consensual sex. In your view, is this ethical? It depends, of course, but I've known many people, women and men, who had sex with adults when they were 13 and never regretted it. Should the adults in those situations be locked up? What does it depend on? The feelings of the child. And I think what we're getting at here is that children can't really consent. They don't understand much of anything. So pretty much what you guys are doing are endorsing child predators, and I think you guys maybe should be locked up and then proceeded to be beaten by gang members because they don't really appreciate those type of people just wandering the halls. So yeah. That's the type of deal that's going on here. And I think as well we have more great news of this because we have from the Odin's Men where they kind of go over a bit more of what's been going on with Eliza Bleu and her shenanigans. And we'll kind of just do this where I'm not viewing it and just looking at it, but we'll take clips of each part and see how it was really going on here. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this clip.
Women and men over the years, many of them I've known extremely well because I was dating them or married to them, who had their first sexual experience as 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old with an adult. Because a lot of gay men have this. A lot of gay men have this. It's very common among gay men. That's what Milo was talking about. He's just stating a fact that a lot of gay men had their first sexual experience with a man when they were technically children. And I've talked to so many of them who said this to me. Not only was it not bad, it was a wonderful experience. This is a tough question.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that all the people that you met or you talked about were pedophiles. because normal people do not have relationships or any type of sexual relationship with children. So I don't know what type of people that you're talking to, but yeah, I don't think that's the thing. And also we have something worse here, which I won't be going over because this is just well, I will go over. It's just you'll see what I mean here. So it says now the community decides when the 12-year-old can have sex with a 40-year-old. She said that. Well, that can't be possibly good. There has to be a reason for this, right? I mean, there has to be a legitimate reason. Well, I guess. We're gonna see exactly what she's talking about here. Again, she can't really be lying about this, right? Right?
Each community and each so it'd be each caregiver, parent, and community, including teachers, potential faith leaders, and neighbors, will decide if the child is ready to consent and look at the child's behavior.
So yeah, that doesn't seem too great. So yeah, to the consent of the child and all that. Yeah, Eliza Bleu, what's going on here? And there's even more clips about her as well that we are gonna go over.
And do I
And there's this.
so I think
So what I'm getting at here is that this woman is probably a trafficker herself because she doesn't seem like she was trafficked. And we probably should have seen the red alert signs all over the place after her style of hair color, because majority of the time when I see people like this, they're not normal in the head. So I think that she has more things to explain because this is harder to have to really deal with, right? And we have this as well, where we have Grifty saying, breaking, Elon Musk has unfollowed Eliza Bleu. And it seems that maybe Elon Musk is not really wanting to participate in the fuckery that is Eliza Bleu. I guess time will tell, but Eliza, your time is up. It seems that you're obviously a grifter, and maybe you may be a potential trafficker as well. Who knows? Because what we're seeing here is not looking great on you. And if you're not a trafficker, it seems you're at the very least a advocate for sexualizing children. So, yeah, there's no really getting away from this. Well, Eliza, see you in jail. Okay, that's it for the video, guys. Like, subscribe, share, as always, take care.